she's jealous. So I understand. I understand that. So I play with it. You know, I allow her to. You know, it's part of the deal that we have. She's she's allowed to be jealous, but she brings it up to me, and then we can kind of talk about it instead of not bringing it up to me and just hating me, right? Or just like, if she cooked for me or something, just making the food cold on purpose, or salty. Yeah. Was that what it was? Fuck. So, anyways, yes.
How the woman needs to behave if her man stares to another woman?
I do not condone physical violence, but punch him in the arm. Like, if he's staring at a girl, just punch him in the arm. You think, what are you doing? Knock that shit off. And say it kind of cutely. Because this happens with us men, it's not that we like that girl, but like, it's like, how do you say it? It's like a shiny object, right? It's like something that just goes by you and you're like, and you're not like, trying to figure out a way to leave you so that I can go with her. It's just, we get distracted. And it's especially, like there's, if she's really pretty, or if she's acting a certain way, or if she has features, we will just zone in on that shit, and like we won't even realize that we're doing it. So like, like sometimes you gotta give him a little knock on the arm just to kind of get him out, or pinch him on the arm, and it'll just zonk him right out of it, and he's like, what happened? Like that's what happens to us.
Do you think it's a good sign? Or it's just really normal?
It's just normal. It's not a bad sign. It's not a good sign. No. It's nothing to like trip on. And plus, you need to look at the girl too. If you look at her and go, yeah, she's pretty. Like, come on. Like, obviously, like he's a fucking man. My dad told me one time. All right, so this is funny as shit. Hopefully my mom will never see this. But my dad told me, I was like, you've been married for all these years. Like, how do you how do you not have sex with other women? Do you not look at other women? Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't even look at other women? And he's like, no, I don't have sex with other women. But he's like, but son, I'm not dead. So like, he obviously sees, but like, it's like we see, but do we act on it? That's a big one too. And are we like overdoing it where we're trying to go talk to her? That's the kind of acting, like where we do that thing where we're like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then he's not back for 20 minutes and you look over there and he's like fucking over like, hey, so, doing that, the bar routine where you're just trying to act cool. So yeah, if he's doing that, then he's a fucking asshole and he deserves to be yelled at right in the middle of that bar. But the other side of it, he's a guy. He's gonna fucking look sometimes, Be okay with it. Take your power back, pinch him in the arm, or just be like, hey, and just clap like right in his face. Like snap the fuck out of it. So yeah, don't worry about that one. It's not a big deal. You like that one?
I know much more than Okay, what about how to behave if your man is so much into this women community, not only one friend, but many friends.
A women community. Yeah, like he has a lot
of friends who are girls.
Like he goes to salons and he has like a.
No. It's just like he talks to a lot of women.
Oh, he just has a lot of women that he talks to. Mm-hmm. What's his job? Is that part of his job? Like,
no, it's not a part of his job.
Oh yeah, oof. Yeah, that guy.
Done?
Yeah, move along. That guy. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Too many. Yeah. Plus, do you want to fucking honestly be in competition all the time? Do you want to feel like that all the time? That goes to who you're deciding to be with. If he had all those fucking girlfriends, or you were one of them, and then you ended up started dating him, and now you're pissed off that he has all these friends that are girls, and you knew that before you started dating him, then that's your fault. But if you started dating him, and in your head you were imagining, you know, when he said, I'm going out with my friends, that there's just a bunch of stupid guys, you know, kicking themselves in the balls, like that's... Then all of a sudden you find out that there's all these women that it's not men, it's women that he's friends with. That honestly, that sounds like a fucking nightmare. That sounds horrible. That was a question? That happens?
Yes.
What is he? What is he? The Playboy guy? What the fuck was his name? Like what? Is he a billionaire and he just has supermodels around him all the time?
He's too talkative.
Oh, he's just a talkative guy.
Right.
He's just super social.
Yeah, super social, and he doesn't find anything bad about it. It's like friends.
He's like, I'm just friends with
Yeah.
all of these beautiful women.
Yes, I'm just friends. When he comes back home, everything is the same, all good.
Yeah?
When he's around his girlfriend, everything is good.
But
then him talking to a lot of women.
Does he leave her to go talk to them?
Sometimes, yeah.
That's a rare occurrence. I don't see that very often. Do you? Do you hear this? Does this come up a lot? Yeah. I mean, you got to know the guy, but yeah, if you find out later that he has all these friends that are girls, are you willing to work through that jealousy, which is what it is? It's strictly jealousy, and not even insecurity, because there's insecurity that happens with all of us, but you know, it's like you're a fighter, you know, in the gladiator days, and you keep killing everybody that comes out, and they're like, okay, we're gonna send a fucking lion, you know, like, and then here's a giraffe, you know, like, we've never seen a human fight a giraffe, and like, it's just constant competition, you know, and like each girl is like, you know, each girl is even taller and bigger boobs and bigger butt, and you know, like, you know, so like, do you want that? Like, do you just want to continue fucking just bashing down all these women? I mean, but that's the guy's perspective. That's my perspective on it. Because that's how I imagine it would be happening, where you're just like kicking her chair out, you know, or you're just trying to embarrass them, or you're just constantly fighting with them. It depends on the guy, but I don't meet many guys like that. And usually guys that are like that are fucking as many of them as you can. That's the truth.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't even know if that was
No, that was emotional.
Was that good? Yeah, I feel like I felt something.
You want to be that guy? Like, oh my god, I want that.
It's like, that's an option? I can be that guy?
Is it possible?
I'm like answering the question. I'm like, would that be okay?
No.
Is that what you're looking at? Like, is that what you're looking for? Are you asking me this? I'm like, and I was thinking, I'm like, do I have a lot of girlfriends? Like, anyway, okay. Continue, my Sherpa.